top 10 most popular Netflix original shows ever. Netflix original shows have always been our first priority TV shows. But do you know where to find the best shows on Netflix? Well, it's right here. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel, Netflix Tops, where we will tell you all about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of the video, because in today's video, we are going to list down the top 10 most popular Netflix original shows ever. So let's get started. Number 10. Produced by Left Bank Pictures and Sony Pictures Television for Netflix, The Crown is a historical drama streaming television series about the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. It is based on an award-winning play by showrunner Peter Morgan. This lavish Netflix original drama chronicles the life of Queen Elizabeth II from the 1940s to modern times. This show focuses on Queen Elizabeth II as a young newlywed faced with leading the world's most famous monarchy, while forging a relationship with legendary Prime Minister Sir Winston Churchill. The British Empire is in decline, the political world is in disarray, but a new era is dawning. Peter Morgan's masterfully researched scripts reveal the Queen's private journey behind the public facade with daring frankness. Prepare to see into the coveted world of power and privilege behind the locked doors of Westminster and Buckingham Palace. Number 9. An American adult animated comedy drama titled BoJack Horseman is created by Raphael Bob Waksberg. The show was a major hit as it has an IMDb rating of 7.9 and a score of 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. The story is about a humanoid horse, BoJack Horseman, lost in a sea of self-loathing and booze, decides it's time for a comeback. He was once the star of a 90s sitcom, in which he was the adoptive father of 3 orphan kids. The show was the hottest thing around when suddenly was cancelled. Now, 18 years later, BoJack wants to regain his dignity. With the aid of human sidekick and feline ex-girlfriend, who is his agent, he sets out to make it happen. But Hollywood is vastly different from those days, and getting used to this stuff like Twitter may take some time. This first animated series from Netflix with plenty of references to sex, drugs, and alcohol is not for the little ones. Number 8. An American comedy drama streaming television series, Orange is the New Black, is created by Jenny Cohen for Netflix and is based on Piper Kerman's memoir Orange is the New Black, My Year in a Woman's Prison. The story is about Piper Chapman, who is a public relations executive with a career and a fiancé when her past suddenly catches up to her. In her mid-30s, she is sentenced to spend time in a minimum security women's prison in Connecticut for her association with a drug runner 10 years earlier. Forced to trade power suits for Prison Orange, Chapman makes her way through the corrections system and adjusts to life behind bars, making friends with many eccentric, unusual, and unexpected people she meets. Number 7. Comic Aziz Ansari and writer Alan Yang are the creators of this Netflix original comedy show Master of None, which is loosely based on Ansari's real-life experiences. The show has an 8.3 rating on IMDb and 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. The plot revolves around the personnel and professional life of Dev, a 30-year-old actor who lives in New York. Ansari is playing the role of Dev. He is struggling to identify what he really wants, both personally and professionally. The series reveals glimpses of Dev's younger years and explores current aspects of his life, including modern etiquette regarding texting and social media, and being young and single in the city. Other important people in Dev's life are featured, including Dev's parents, played by Ansari's real-life mother and father, Fatima and Shaukat. Number 6. Created by Tina Fey and Robert Carlock, starring Ellie Kemper in the title role, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is an American streaming television sitcom. The series is the major hit of all time on Netflix, with a rating of 7.6 on IMDb and 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. A girl rescued after 15 years in a cult, she is named Kimmy Schmidt. After whatever happens to her, she decides to reclaim her life by venturing to New York, where she experiences everyday life with wide-eyed enthusiasm. On a whim, she rents a room from Titus, a gay wannabe Broadway actor, who makes ends meet as a street performer in Times Square. The unlikely pair find they are well suited to help each other out, with Titus reintroducing Kimmy to modern life and her providing him with the inspiration that you should never give up. Together, they'll make it through whatever life throws at them. Number 5. Emmy-nominated actress Natasha Lyonne stars in the comedy drama series Russian Doll. It is an American streaming television series created by Leslie Headland and Amy Poehler that premiered on February 1, 2019 on Netflix. The story is about Nadia, a young woman who is on a journey to be the guest of honor at the party in New York City, but she gets caught in a mysterious loop as she repeatedly attends the same event and dies at the end of the night each time. only to awaken the next day unharmed as if nothing had happened. In addition to starring, Leone co-created the show with Saturday Night Live alum Amy Poehler and serves as a writer and director for the Netflix original series. Number 4. Created by Chris Van Dusen and produced by Shonda Rhimes, Bridgerton is an American streaming television period drama series. Bridgerton's success can be attributed partially to the extraordinary times we live in. The story is about Daphne Bridgerton, the eldest daughter of the powerful Bridgerton family, as she makes her debut on Regency London's competitive marriage market. Hoping to follow in her parents' footsteps and find a match sparked by true love, Daphne's prospects initially seem to be unrivaled. But as her older brother begins to rule out her potential suitors, the high society scandal sheet written by the mysterious lady, Whistledown, casts aspirations on Daphne. Enter the highly desirable and rebellious Duke of Hastings, committed bachelor, and the catch of the season for the debutantes' mamas. Despite proclaiming that they want nothing the other has to offer, their attraction is undeniable, and sparks fly as they find themselves engaged in an increasing battle of wits while navigating society's expectations for their future. Number 3. An American comedy drama streaming television series titled Ginny and Georgia, created by Sarah Lampert, was released on Netflix on February 24, 2021. The show is inspired by another popular mother drama series, Gilmore Girls. The series is about an angsty and awkward 15-year-old Ginny Miller often feels more mature than her 30-year-old mother, the irresistible and dynamic Georgia Miller. After years on the run, Georgia desperately wants to put down roots in picturesque New England and give her family something they've never had, a normal life. But it's not all carpool and kombucha, as Georgia's past threatens her and her family's new way of life, and Georgia will do anything to protect her family. Number 2. Created by Stacey Reichser for Netflix, titled Sex Life, is an American drama streaming television series. The series is inspired by the novel 44 Chapters About Four Men by B.B. Easton, and it premiered on June 25, 2021. Sex/Life is the story of a love triangle between a woman, her husband, and her past that takes a provocative new look at a female identity and desire. But the more Billy remembers, the more she wonders how she got here, and then her husband finds her journal. But what secrets will her journal unfold? Number 1. A true crime documentary streaming television series about the life of former zookeeper and convicted felon Joe Exotic, titled Tiger King. The series is worth watching, and it was a major hit when it was first released with a current rating of 7.5 on IMDb. The series is still one of the best on Netflix. The series follows the eccentrics and cult personalities in the stranger-than-fiction world of big cat owners. Few stand out more than Joe Exotic, a mulleted, gun-toting polygamist and country western singer who persists over an Oklahoma roadside zoo. Charismatic but misguided, Joe and an unbelievable cast of characters including drug kingpins, con men, and cult leaders all share a passion for big cats and the status and attention their dangerous menageries garner. But things take a darker turn when Carol Baskin, an animal activist and owner of a big cat sanctuary, threatens to put them all out of business, stoking a rivalry that eventually leads to Joe's arrest for a murder for hire plot, and unveils a twisted tale where the only thing more dangerous than a big cat is its owner. And this brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.